Hey guys, what's up? My name is Chaotic and welcome back to another Grand Theft Auto 5 stream here on my channel. So today we are going to be taking a look at some of the Smugglers Run DLC aircraft and vehicles. Now do bear in mind, the update hasn't been released, I haven't somehow gotten access to these. We are using mods and real life concepts that are available for the game that will be made by the community, and we can actually look at most of the aircrafts and vehicles coming to GTA Online in the Smugglers Run update just next week using these mods. So that's the whole idea of this stream. Hopefully you guys understand that this is not like official gameplay or anything like that. It's just like a modded concept, but we can take a close look at what most of these aircrafts will look like, fly like, and stuff like that based upon their real life variants. So yeah, let's get straight into things then. I'm really excited to take a look at some of these aircrafts, and as I'm sure you guys know, it was a real surprise that Rockstar dropped the trailer yesterday on this Smugglers Run update. We didn't know this was coming at all. We thought there was something coming soon, just not quite this soon. Literally next Tuesday. But I'm not complaining because it looks awesome, so I'm sure you guys would agree. And at last, we've got ourselves some new aircrafts in game. Now the first one we're taking a look at is the MiG-15. Now of course the one in the trailer was kind of similar to the MiG-15 and MiG-17, which was actually produced between 1947 and 1952. Now in case you guys didn't know already, I am not a plane, expert or professional in any way, shape or form. Oh, donation came in really quickly then.
Fastest.
NYL, I swear it's your goal every live stream to try and donate as quickly as possible, but thank you so much. And of course guys watching the stream right now, hashtag NYL in the chat to show appreciation. That was pretty quick. But yes, getting straight back into things. I am not a professional when it comes to planes and anything like that, so I apologize if I get anything wrong. But hopefully with this update I'll learn a lot more about planes. I'm sure we all will. And again, I want to disclaim to you guys, I am terrible when it comes to flying, so again, if I crash, please don't blame me. But yeah, we're going to start things off then with the USSR MiG or MiG-15. And this thing is, well, was at the time when it was first being produced in, oh my god, we're already on fire! No way. Oh, because we're in story mode and we are in the military base, a jet spawns in instantly and always blows us up. I completely forgot to put God mode on the vehicle. Oh my god, he's going to town right now. So even though I've got wanted levels turned off, this guy is determined. Let me just fly back into the military base and we'll just spawn another one in. Let's do that. Give me a second, guys. I apologize. And we'll make sure that vehicle God mode is turned on this time round. Saved as MiG-15. I have no idea what I was just talking about, to be honest. So I've already forgotten. Okay. Oh, not invisibility. We want invincibility. There we go. And you know what we'll do? We'll just fly away using no clip. And then there we go. So now hopefully the yeah, hopefully the jet won't come after us. Yeah, there we go. Sweet. So this, of course, was the one jet. There was 2 or 3 of them that were shown off quite a lot during the trailer. This one particularly was shown off quite a few times, and in fairness, it's pretty cool. But like I said, it was made back in the sort of 40s and 50s, and at the time was one of the fastest and most agile aircrafts in production. In fact, it was considered the fastest jet-powered aircraft at the time. I think it had the capability of traveling almost 1,000 miles an hour, which back then was obviously phenomenal. It was revolutionary. And looking at it now, looking at the trailer, this is being considered as one of the new faster jets in the game, competing with the P996 Laser, the Hydra, and so on. I can't imagine it'll be quite as fast as some of those, but it's still going to look pretty quick. And obviously it's got the jet on the back as well, like we have on the 2 jets available in game as well. Now I believe on this particular mod, we also have a turret as well, as you guys can see. Let's go to first person as well. Let's see that thing. Oh my god. I don't know if we're quite sitting in where we should be. We're sitting in the back seat. I think there's 2 seats in this one, in this particular mod at least. I can't really tell if I'm honest. Is there supposed to be a seat in front of us? Or is it just how it is? It might just be how this mod is made. But in the trailer it looks like a 1-seater anyway, so I wouldn't really worry about what the mod looks like and whatnot. Let's fly back to the city. But I'm sure this one will be one of the more popular ones in the update. If you guys want any more sort of ideas or information regarding this this aircraft, prices and stuff like that, some of my videos from earlier on, there's one I talked about all the aircrafts in real life and the vehicles and stuff like that coming to the game, so definitely go check out those videos if you haven't already. But yeah, this was featured quite a few times. Of course it will be customizable, so although this particular mod only has a machine gun. Oh, donation from is that Kadar? There's no message, but it was through the super chat. Thank you, buddy. That's appreciated. And guys, right now, hashtag Kadar in the chat. Apologies if I got that wrong. But a big shout out to you, buddy. Now, of course, all of these new aircrafts will be customizable, and from what we've seen, they'll also be storable as well in a hangar. Now, we can't really say for sure whether it will be one or numerous hangars available to purchase, more likely numerous, and we'll take a look at some of the possibilities later on in the stream. I want to go through some of the aircrafts first, and if I'm honest, I'm really enjoying this one. It's a really nice plane to fly. It's very agile. It's not maybe quite as quick as the Hydra. I think it's as realistic as possible. So it is a little bit behind that one, but still, it does feel like a really nice plane. Now, in terms of customizations, what we do know for sure is this will have rocket features. Now, of course, this one doesn't have the option, I don't think, this particular mod, to add rockets to it, but from what we see in the trailer, I think it does. In regards to having like a hatch on the bottom and dropping bombs, I'm not too sure there will be a feature for that either. Again, we'll just have to wait and see. That will probably be like an upgradable feature, though, if it is even a thing. And if it is, I have a really cool mod as well I want to show you guys. So I've installed the Carpet Bomb mod. So, like I said, I'm not sure if this plane, when it comes next week in GT Online, will actually have the Carpet Bomb feature. But if it does, this is sort of what it's going to look like. Let's get a bit lower so I can just show this off to you guys. So I think what we do, we press this button here. Oh, no, wrong one, wrong one. We press number 1, I think, which, yeah, enables that. Press that button there, which is supposed to open the hatch. Oh, we're flying the wrong way right now. Oh, I can't see what's going on. Oh, we're in the wrong view. Let's go back out. So I've supposedly opened the hatch, although this one hasn't really got one. And if we press 3, nothing's happening. Maybe it's space. Oh, there we go, space. You can see mortars being dropped. There we go, or bombs, and they explode as well. Oh my god. There we go. So that's the Carpet Bomb mod that we're using to sort of like, you know, show off that that feature that'll be available next week in the Smugglers Run update. Oh my god, that's cool. Let's try it again. We can just about see them come out. Oh, 4 or 5 drop at a time. Oh, more than that, maybe 10. That's cool. Let's try and get a bit lower and see if we can take out some cars with that. That is so cool. What do you guys think about the carpet bombing in GTA 5? I know it's something which I've talked about in previous videos, and finally that they're adding into the game. Let's see if we can get some of these cars. Yes, we got 1 or 2. 1, 2. Get that last one. Oh, we got 2 on the end as well. That was cool. But I have talked about the idea of carpet bomb like planes in GTA 5 in the past, and finally with this update, Rockstar are giving us that feature. Donation from Mike, who said,
"Congrats on 1 mil."
Congrats on 1 mil. Thank you, Mike. That's greatly appreciated. And again, if you guys could hashtag Mike in the chat, that would of course be greatly appreciated. Thank you, buddy. Always denoting. I know we hit 1 mil a couple days ago now. I think it was a week ago, which was absolutely crazy. And again, I cannot thank you guys enough. And I do have something to sort of like announce in regards to my 1 mil special. But because of the release of this update next week, I'm going to have to delay that 1 mil special. Only because it's kind of like significant, and I want to like make sure that it's, you know, it's up there in the important moments on my channel. So I'm going to hold that back for a week or 2. Right, let's fly back down to the main city area. Go into first person again. I've got a few requests for that. So yeah, what do you guys think about this plane then? Is this one of the ones you guys are looking forward to most, or is there a plane you're looking forward to more? And of course, if there is one that I have installed, I haven't got all of them unfortunately. I've got quite a few though of the real life variants, the ones that I could find at least on the GTA 5 mods website. If you guys have like a particular like aircraft that you want to see like in this like live stream right now, let me know and I can try and spawn it in if I have it installed. I'm just gonna put it out there. The ones I don't have installed are the little small helicopter and the really small plane. I think they're the only 2 I don't have installed, but I have pretty much everything else, or something as close as possible to what it looks like in the trailer. Let's fly back to... Actually, no, we'll go to the Sandy Shores airfield because the military in story mode will still shoot me if I'm in the area. So let's do that. We'll put the wheels down again. There we go. Alright, I can see quite a few suggestions and requests in the chat right now for the... Oh, the big plane or the Hunter. They seem to be the most popular ones. I think we'll move on to the Hunter because that is going to be one of my favorites in the update, as I'm sure it'll be many of your favorites as well. Of course, the Hunter is one of those aircrafts, I keep saying this in like every video, I'm sure by now you guys know this already. The Hunter was a helicopter that was supposed to feature in GTA 5 upon the initial launch. It was actually featured in one of the initial GTA 5 trailers. It's also in the game on the Warstock Cash and Carry website, or the Life Invader page for the Warstock Cash and Carry. And I believe it's also featured in the Simeon trailer at the movie. I'm not too sure like which movie you have to go and watch to see the trailer, but it's in there as well. But finally, Rockstar are adding something very similar to that, and of course, it's mostly based upon the Apache. So let's spawn that in. I believe I've saved it as... Actually, no, we're going to go to Object Spooner.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, donation came in from Victor, who said...
Love your vids.
Love your vids. Thank you so much, buddy. And again, guys, hashtag Victor in the chat right now to show our appreciation for that donation. That like really scared me then. I've got my headphones on and it's pretty loud. Okay, so we're going to spawn in the Apache, or the Hunter helicopter, which is saved as the AH-64. Another donation, this time from Kader again.
Become a modder PLS make tutorial.
How do you become a modder? If you're referring to in GTA 5, I'm on PC right now. There's quite a few tutorials already on YouTube to do this. It's pretty simple and straightforward, just sort of like insert the mods. If you have PC, yeah, just get straight onto YouTube and just search up tutorials. That's probably the best thing to do. But again, guys, hashtag Kadar now in the chat. Hopefully I've said your name right. If I have said it wrong, I'm sorry. Just let me know in the chat and I'll like repronounce it. But thank you so much, buddy. Alright, so right here then is the Apache, also known as the Hunter, as we saw in the trailer. Now, of course, the one that was in the trailer is a little different to this one, but you guys get the idea. Like, it's as close as we can possibly get in the terms of, like, real life and mods in GTA 5. Now, in the trailer, it looked like it had some form of flare shooter. I can confirm from what I've seen, I've watched the thing so many times now. It's not actually like a flare launcher that it's got. It's just the rockets. It can fire numerous rockets at the same time, by the looks of things. If you watch the trailer as many times as I have, you'll see. I think it fires like 2 rockets at a time, as opposed to just 1, like most. Yeah, look at this thing. Look at this thing. It's so cool. Oh my god. So it's finally coming to GTA 5, and I do want to give the rocket feature a test, if I can get them to work. We've got machine gun. I'm guessing that's rockets. It's not firing anything. And then we have homing off again, which for some reason isn't working. Why is that? Maybe it's because I've got like the carpet bomb mod turned on.
Oh yeah.
Donation from Ray, who said, "Oh, Fate.
I like being noticed."
I like being noticed. That was Fate, not Ray. Fate. Thank you, buddy. And again, guys, right now in the chat, hashtag Fate. When you guys see someone donate, make sure you hashtag their name as much as possible to show our appreciation for that. But yeah, you've been noticed, buddy. Thank you so much. Yeah, I don't know why these rockets aren't working. It's kind of weird. And a donation from NWL again, who said,
Chaotic is hot.
"Oh, that's so nice. Thank you." And again, guys, hashtag NYL in the chat for that donation. Okay, so none of the turrets are working. They were working before the live stream started, but they aren't now. Maybe I've got to restart the game. Maybe if we land it and spawn another one in. Let's give that a try. They should be working, because I know the rockets on this mod were really OP. I have flown this before for gameplay. Let's see if I can land it by here, and we'll try and spawn another one in. Maybe it's just this one's bugged a little bit. I'm not too sure. I'll be really annoyed if it doesn't work, though. Okay, land it by there. Right, look at the door as well by there. Oh, I thought we were going to get chopped up then. Now, of course, this mod right here looks like it's a 2-seater. I'm not too sure if the Hunter will be. It kind of looks like it will be in the trailer, but I can't really say that for sure. Let's try and spawn another one in now, hopefully. We spawn in as a vehicle as opposed to like an object, and that might fix it. It's AH-64D. Please work. Please work. I'm pressing the buttons to use the rockets, but they aren't doing anything. No, they aren't working by the looks of things. I don't know why that is. If anyone knows, let me know right now in the chat if you've got any suggestions. Well, we're going to fly down to the city anyway. Oh, it would have been so nice if we could have used those, the weapons on this. Why does it not work? Why does it not work? Maybe I've done something wrong, or installed them wrong, maybe. Who knows? We've got loads of you guys in the chat right now. Hello to Knife Guy. He said, great stream. Thank you, buddy. Hello as well to It's Jay, who said he dropped a like on the stream. Thank you, buddy. If you guys, of course, could help me out and drop a like, that would be greatly appreciated. And just like Jay, comment hashtag likes in the chat as well, and we'll do a few shout-outs for you guys too. Very soon we'll move on to the next aircraft. In fact, we'll fly down to the airport and we'll spawn in the next one. So let me know in the chat if you guys have any suggestions or ones you want to see, and I'll try and get them spawned in based upon the ones I have installed. So shout out to Will, who just dropped a like on the stream. We've got Hacker Gamer as well, who dropped a like. Shout out to you, Josh, as well. And shout out as well to Chubb in the chat for dropping a like. Nice name, buddy. Thank you so much. I can see Galaxy as well. What's up? Hello, hello, hello. Oh, we're gonna fly down to the airport right now, and we'll spawn in. What can I see? I can see you guys want to see the paraglider. I've got that one installed, and we've also got the Spitfire. It's actually the P-51 Mustang, I believe. It's not a car. I'm referring to the plane, of course. Apparently, I'm in restricted airspace. Oh, it's because we're in story mode. That's why. I was gonna get worried again. We're gonna get shut down. Yeah, we'll land it by here. Later on in the stream, what I'll do is I'll spawn all of the aircrafts in, and we'll put them all side by side and go through all the ones which I have installed as mods. Because, as a disclaimer, these are mods, not the official aircrafts. This guy's like... He's determined to have his head cut off by the propellers. Oh my god. Alright, let's spawn in the next one. So, the next one is going to be the P-51 Mustang, which I think is saved as... Where is it? I don't think I've written it down. No, I haven't written it down by the looks of it. Oh, yes, I have. Yeah, I have. It's saved as stunt, the stunt plane. So it's not like an official add-on, it's just like a replacement. And there we go, the P-51. Now, it's not quite the same, again, as the one that we saw in the trailer, but it's as similar as we're going to get. Of course, the one in the trailer had rocket upgrades on it by the looks of things, whereas this one doesn't have that. And of course, these aircrafts will be customizable at the new hangars, which we'll take a look at later on. So we can put these wheels up. Oh, they go up as well. The carpet bottom mod might work with this one as well. Again, in case you guys didn't know, if you haven't seen my breakdown and my various videos over the last 2 days, this P-51, or the Wrestler, as it will most likely be called, because this, of course, featured in GTA San Andreas, will most likely have the carpet bomb feature, because we've seen a picture on the newswire of it, and the cover art as well. I don't think this particular mod actually has a hatch, but we can still use the carpet bomb mod that I have. See if it works right now. We'll open the hatch. It's opened, and yeah, bombs are being dropped, but this particular mod doesn't have a hatch which physically opens, which is a shame. We can also enable the carpet bomb like camera angle by here, where we can just see whether the hatch would open. Again, I'm not too sure if the planes in the update will have that feature where you can press a certain button on your controller or keyboard and view where the door opens like this. Hopefully we can find a plane that I have one installed and we can see the door open. I'm sure we have one. Hello as well, by the way, to Will in the chat who dropped a like on the stream. Thank you, buddy. And to Xbox Horizons as well.
Yeah.
Oh, a donation from Fate again, who said,
I love her vids.
I love your vids. Thank you so much, buddy. And again, guys, if you can all hashtag Fate in the chat, I can see some of you guys doing it already. So I like to see. If you guys see someone donate, hashtag the name straight away so you can be first. But thank you, Fate, again. That's greatly appreciated. And obviously your support. I love that too. Thank you, buddy. Alright, where are we going to fly, guys? Should we fly to Paleto Bay? I want to try and test out the machine gun turret on this. You can see the machine gun turrets are on the wings. Although I've got a feeling the plane in real life had the turrets in the propeller, so on the fronts. I might be wrong in saying that. Donation from Victor again, who said,
Had to leave the stream giving a goodbye present.
had to leave the stream, here's a goodbye present. Thank you so much, Victor, that's greatly appreciated. And again, hashtag Victor in the chat. You guys today are going crazy on the donations. Thank you so much, it is appreciated. And I hope you've enjoyed the stream, buddy. Yeah, we'll fly up to Paleto Bay. This was not particularly fast, and from what we saw in the trailer, this is supposed to be as quick, if not, you know, quicker than the P996 laser. Obviously, in real life, it wouldn't be, but in the trailer, it did seem to keep up in the dogfights. But this particular mod, of course, isn't quite the same. It's as similar as the one in real life, at least. It is based upon, of course, or this particular like model is the real life version of the P-51 Mustang. Someone asked how much will this be? I think it was ItchJ. This particular one, obviously we don't really know the official prices. Earlier on I uploaded a video sort of speculating and guessing the prices just based upon previous aircrafts and stuff added in GTA Online over the past few years. I can't remember off the top of my head what I said about this one, but probably around about $2.2 to $2.5 million based upon upgrades and stuff like that, which seems like a lot of money, but like I said, it's going to have the same sort of speed as the P996 laser, which is pretty quick for a propeller plane, and it'll also have upgrades. I'm guessing there'll be an upgrade to add the machine gun turret like I have right now, one for the rockets as well, which will be on the wings, and as we've also seen, the option to drop like bombs as well, carpet bomb, and that's something we've seen on the cover art and on the newswire. Just dropped a few then. I think we're too high to see them physically drop and explode, but we'll try and get a little bit lower and do that again, because this will be one of the planes where the carpet bomb feature will be available. Let's go down and see if we can do that. Let me know in the chat if you guys can hear the game volume stuff okay. If it's too quiet or too loud, let me know.
Yeah.
Donation from Mike again, who said,
Just like the GIF sound low.
just like the GIF sound lol. I'm not really too sure what the the reference is there, Mike. Let me know in the chat. But thank you for that donation again, guys. Hashtag Mike in the chat. Let's drop some bombs now. See if I can turn around and see that. There we go. Boom. It's gonna be such a cool feature. A donation from Knife Guy Productions, who said,
Taslayer is abusing mod status, Sam. DM you on Twitter screenshots. Either way, keep up the grind.
"Thank you, buddy." And apparently one of the moderators is abusing their power. I'll take a look at that later on. Thank you, buddy. But if I haven't made you a mod already, Knife Guy, then I need to do that very, very soon. Just let me know in the chat right now if I have or haven't, and I'll definitely get that updated. But thank you, buddy. And again, guys, hashtag Knife Guy Productions in the chat. And of course, check out his channel as well. I do try to tune into his streams every now and again when I have time. And they're pretty awesome, so thank you, buddy. It's greatly appreciated. Alright, we're going to fly back to the Sandy Shores airfield right now so we can land and move on to our next aircraft. I would land in the military base, but as you saw, flying over, they're going to try and shoot me down because we're in story mode right now. There's no way to disable it, unfortunately. So which aircraft do you want to see me fly next? Let me know in the chat. So far we've shown off, well, this one, the P-51 Mustang, or the Rustler as it'll most likely be named. We've also taken a look at the Hunter, or the Apache helicopter, and we've also taken a look at the MiG, or the MiG-15. We just fly back to the Sandy Shores airfield. It's quite slow, this particular model. Like I said, the one in game will most likely be a lot faster than this, and probably pretty pricey as well. Okay, so I can see two ones right now are really being spammed. Those being the big plane, and we've also got the Paramotor as well, the little trike. Okay, we're gonna come into land now, and we're gonna choose one of those based upon whatever's first on the list.
Oh yeah.
A donation from Fate again, who said,
At Mike, I love it too.
"At Mike, I love it too." I think you're referring. Oh, I think you're referring to the GIF on screen right now of this like GTA character. I think it's supposed to be rolling in money. I know, it's so cool, right? But again, thank you, buddy. And again, if you guys could hashtag Fate in the chat to show appreciation for that donation, that would be greatly appreciated. All right, let's come into land. The other plane I spawned in before isn't here. Oh, there is one over there though. That stunt plane over there is the same as we're using right now. Whoa! What? I don't know why it's doing that. That's so weird. That's cool though. Alright then, guys. The next one on my list is the Paramotor, the air glider. It's actually saved as air glider, so let's spawn that in right now. You guys, of course, saw it in the thumbnail of this live stream when you clicked on it to come to this live stream. So let's spawn it in right now. This thing is going to be super cool. There it is, and it spawned in red as well. I believe this with this mod, we can actually change the color of it. And although you can see there are 2 seats, I'm pretty sure the version in game will not have 2 seats. So just want to make that very clear to you guys. This mod does, the one in game probably won't. Unless, of course, there's like an upgrade for that, but I doubt it. Like I said, though, we can actually change this one. We can customize it. Again, the one in game will be customizable. The other thing we can do, though, with this mod is change the colors. We can go for white, yellow, red, black, and that's it. We're going to go for the red one, though, because that's the coolest looking one. It's more like a pinky red as opposed to red, but still. Let's go to first person as well. Look at that. That is so cool. Alright, let's get straight into it. I'm guessing this will, yeah, drive along like a normal car. I guess that's how it would get started. It reminds me of like a Paramotor so much. I'd love to have a go on one. If anyone has one, like invite me around and I'd love to have a go. Right, let's take off. Here we go. Oh my god, it feels so weird. The whole like kite moves. I hope the whole kite moves as well with this new gliding thing that's being added next week in this update. Let's fly over the water right now. See if we can get some water to kick up. Oh, it's so cool. So like agile as well. I'm guessing it won't be all that quick. The one in the trailer didn't seem all that quick, but I think it'll be very popular. Hopefully it won't be too expensive either. I can't imagine it'll be very useful. There might be a few missions, more likely just the sort of like vehicle missions as opposed to stuff we can actually do in free mode with it. I can't imagine it'll have like a crate we can you know, pick up or be able to pick up crates with, rather, and stuff like that. But still, it'll be a bit of fun to use, and I imagine that's what some of the vehicles will be like the very small plane. If you guys have like seen some of the videos on the breakdowns and stuff, there's like a little tiny plane, this minute thing that was shown off on the newswire, and that again, it'll probably be completely useless, but it'll be fun just to fly around in. Unfortunately, I haven't got a mod for that one. I couldn't find anything even close or similar to it, but hopefully you guys know exactly what I'm referring to. I got a few questions coming in the chat right now. Somebody asked, how do you have the vehicles early? These are mods. It's like a concept live stream. If you guys want to, of course, try these mods out for yourselves, if you have GTA 5 on PC, there are links in the description. But no, I haven't got the DLC early, unfortunately. It comes out next week on Tuesday, August the 29th. And Rockstar only just announced it yesterday, making it just a really tight schedule. It's good, because I'm actually going away next week. And I was kind of afraid if I'd booked to go on holiday when Rockstar released something, I was going to be like so pissed. I'd have to cancel my holiday. But no, it's all good. Rockstar released it on a different week, which is nice to see. Alright, we're going to make our way down to the city and just enjoy this thing. If you guys have any suggestions, by the way, for challenges and just stuff you'd like me to try out with these, of course, let me know. Let's try and do some more first-person stuff. Can't really see all that much. I'm not too sure what Rockstar would even offer in the terms of upgrades for this. Imagine like weaponized stuff, like turrets and some rockets. Another donation from Mike, who said,
Ooh, yeah.
Ooh, yeah. Ooh, yeah. Thank you so much, buddy, again. Guys, hashtag Mike in the chat. That is greatly appreciated. And thank you, buddy. You guys are being really generous today. I appreciate that. I appreciate that. Someone said, it was Jack in the chat, do a loop. Let's try and do that right now. Can we do it? Oh my god, we can do it. We can do it. It actually works. I'm not too sure, again, if the one coming in the update will have that ability, but there we go. Should we try and do a sideways loop? Yeah, we can do that one as well. Should we try and do like an upside down stunt? It seems pretty agile, so we might be able to do some stuff upside down. Should try and go through the tunnel by the military base. That's a challenge which I know quite a few people always try. Let's go over there right now and see if we can do it. Let's go and give it a try. This is cool though. What do you guys think about this one then? Do you guys think it's going to be cheap? I hope so. I reckon it'll have a price around about sort of $600,000 to $800,000. That's what I said in my video earlier, about $800,000. That's still a lot of money, don't get me wrong, but it's one of those things that's just cool and just there for novelty purposes, and that's why Rockstar will probably make it the price that I just suggested then, because it's one of those novelty items. Oh my god, I don't think we'll be able to do it. Oh my god, no! I tried to like turn over, and it went horribly wrong. There we go. Let's come back down. Let's see if we can go through there normally, first of all. It might be a little bit wide as well, especially with all these cars and stuff. Whoa! Oh my god. Let me just quickly turn off the cars and make it a little bit easier. I know that's sort of cheating, but it'll just mean that I'm not as bad. I am terrible when it comes to like stunts and driving planes or flying planes, so do bear that in mind. Right, now I've turned all the pedestrians and planes off, hopefully. We can at least fly through there normally, and then we'll try and do upside down, but I'm guessing that's going to go horribly wrong. Although it should technically be easier, because the top of the tunnel is narrower than the bottom. So going upside down should be easier, but it's difficult. A donation from, I'll try and read this in a few moments.
Love you, bro.
It was NT Life who said, I love you, bro. Thank you, buddy. That's greatly appreciated. Again, guys, in the chat, hashtag NT Life. I just crashed because I was too busy looking at my second monitor. Let's fly away and try that again. Just try and fly through there normally. Then we'll try and go upside down. Oh my god. I didn't mean to do that. I think this thing's going to be destroyed if we're not careful. Let's try and take off again. Oh! It doesn't like taking off, that's for sure. Come on! You can do it! Come on! There we go. Just about got it off the ground. Alright. A donation from NYL who said...
Go to Chaotic's Twitter profile picture. He is hot.
Oh! Oh no! Go to Chaotic's profile picture, he is hot. Well, I appreciate the flattery. And thank you for that donation again, NYL. Guys, hashtag NYL in the chat again to show appreciation for that donation. We're going to try and do this upside down. I can't do it this way because the top of the aircraft is like too big. The wings stick out too much. But I am terrible at flying upside down through tunnels. So if I can't get this on my first attempt, if I'm close, maybe I'll give it another try. But if I can't get it on my first attempt, I'm just going to admit that I'm terrible at doing these stunts. I'm trying this for you guys though. So please drop a like for the support and appreciation. Here we go. Right, we'll flip around. I'm way too high, aren't I? Come on. No, we already got through the tunnel. Alright, we'll go into the military base right now. Hopefully, because I've got pedestrians and vehicles turned off, they won't come and try and kill me. Yeah, we'll drive down by here. Alright then, so we've shown quite a few off so far. What vehicles should we take a look at next? Let me know right now. And very quickly, I want to make Knife Guy a moderator as well, as I promised. Add as a moderator. There we go. You should now be one. Knife Guy Productions. Sweet. Alright, back into the live stream. So what do you guys want to see next? Let me know right now. Leave a comment on the stream. We've already covered quite a few. About 4 or 5 so far, actually. So let me know if there's one you want to see. Cars, cars, cars. Show us some cars. We're going to look at the cars later on, guys. I want to keep those like the best things for last, because I love cars. Big plane. Everyone's saying big plane. Okay, well, we don't even know what this big plane is. But the most like similar thing I could find was the AC-130. It's not quite there. I know, I admit that it's not the AC-130, but it's the closest thing I could find. So let me spawn it in right now. I think it's saved as the AC-130U. Oh, a donation from Raz Grizz, who said,
Or you suck.
Oi, you suck. Well, I appreciate the donation either way, buddy. Thank you so much. And yeah, if you guys could hashtag RazGrizz right now in the chat, that would be appreciated. Why are we stuck inside the cabin? I don't think that was intentional. Can we like fly out? Yeah, there we go. All right. So yeah, as I was saying, it's not quite the AC-130. Of course, the C-130 in game already is the Titan. And although in the trailer where it was first shown, it looked like a really big aircraft, this like big plane that's coming is nowhere near this big. It will probably be about half the size based upon what we've seen so far. But it will be a cargo plane, so we can store cargo in the back. It's also weaponized as well. There was a turret on it, and I guess this was the closest and sort of most similar thing I could find. This one does, as you guys can see, with it being an AC-130, have turrets on the sides. We're going to try and take off right now and just show that off. But yeah, I want to make that very clear. It's not quite the big plane. I couldn't find anything like available for GTA 5 that was as close as possible. I'm not too sure if the one that was even shown off in the trailer is a real plane. It might just be like an AC-130 but a smaller variant, just so there's more space in the hangar for other aircrafts. But again, I'm just sort of like guessing. Oh my god, no! We've got some jets after us already. They're just like spawning instantly. I've got like vehicles and pedestrians turned off, so that shouldn't be possible. But oh well, there we go. Hopefully we can use the turrets now. No, we can't. Wait, tank cannon. This thing comes with a cannon as well. What? For some reason, none of the weapons are working with these mods. I think it's because I installed the carpet bomb mod. So this might actually have the carpet bomb feature. Let me see if that even works. If that does, I'll be very surprised. Does it work? Oh, it does, I think. Oh no, it doesn't. Oops. I think we just dropped a load of bombs inside the plane. Oh wait, hold on. The guns are working again. The guns are working again. Okay. So I think that right now we're using the like minigun on the front side. Now, of course, the one that we've seen in the trailer, despite being smaller, has a turret on the front, which will most likely be functional and usable to the passenger, and not so much the pilot like it is for me right now. And it would, of course, be the same in real life, but with this just being a mod, they've made it usable for the driver. We can swap across to the tank cannon. I'm surprised this has that, but yeah. This mod, the AC-130, comes with a tank cannon. What else we got? Machine gun, machine gun. Oh, like a really slow firing machine gun as well. Remember I said 3. Yeah, it's got a little machine gun there as well on the side. Yeah, so that's the closest thing I could really find to the big plane, as you guys are referring to. We aren't really too sure, of course, exactly what this thing's going to be in GTA, or what it even is in real life. If anyone knows, of course, let me know. But we're going to fly down to the airport right now, and we're going to move on to the next one. And we're going to take a look at what I believe is another seaplane. Now, of course, the one which I have to show off to you guys isn't quite the one that was in the trailer, but it was quite difficult to find mods for all the ones that are available, or will be available next week. So I've tried to find things as close as possible to them. So we'll just come and land now, and I'll spawn the next one in. The wheels are down. Yep, the wheels are down. As a reminder, I will spawn in all the planes later on for those people who are just tuning in and you've missed a few of these. At the end of the stream, or towards the end, we'll spawn in everything, put them all side by side, and we'll show off everything I've taken a look at so far in the stream. Please come to a stop. There we go. Alright, we'll just hop out of there now. And of course, later on as well, we're going to take a look at some of the hangars as well. Potential new hangars that will be available to purchase. There are quite a few, I guess, in GTA 5 to choose from. But exactly which ones Rockstar will use is another question. Alright, yeah, so we're going to take a look at the Seaplane next, which of course in the trailer is based upon the Sunderland bomber, I believe. Now I couldn't find a mod for that, like I said. Instead I've got what I've basically could be the closest thing to it, which I think is saved as the Dodo. Yeah, it's saved as the Dodo, but this of course isn't the Dodo. This one in real life is known as the Kawanishi HBK MLA water plane. I believe it's a plane made in Hong Kong, or might be a Vietnam or Vietnamese plane. But yeah, it's the closest thing I could find to the Sunderland bomber, and I know it's not really that similar. The propellers don't even work, as you can see, but it's the closest thing I could find to what it looks like in the trailer. And although Rockstar haven't really confirmed this will be a seaplane, the one in real life that it's based upon is a seaplane, so it will either have an upgrade or will just be something you can land in the water. It might not even be a seaplane, who knows, but we'll have to wait and see. I'm sure Rockstar will give us at least one plane that can land in the water out of all the ones coming in the updates. Like 11 planes or whatever, 11 aircraft, so I'm sure one of them will have that feature. In regards to weapons and turrets, again, I'm not too sure if this has any for the passengers, but as you can see on the front of this one, just like the Sunderland bomber, which we'll be getting next week, this does have, well, that will have a turret as well. I'm not sure if we can actually even use the one. No, it's not working. The one on this mod isn't working, but yeah, the one which we'll be getting next week will have a turret on the front, which I think is usable by the driver, which will obviously increase the price if it's weaponized and can be used by the pilot. Someone asked, is this a kamikaze plane? I've got no idea, to be honest. It's not the prettiest looking thing, and it'll be a little bit smaller in game once available, because it's not quite this one, like I said, but it's the closest thing I could find. I got a few comments right now asking if we can see the micro light. Unfortunately, I don't actually have a mod for that. I did try to find the smallest helicopter possible, but I couldn't find a mod.
I own a microlight. I am a private pilot.
Luke1 said he owns a micro light, so I was talking about it. He is a pilot. Well, first of all, thank you, Luke, to the donation, or for the donation. If you guys could hashtag Luke in the chat, that would be greatly appreciated. And that's awesome. Definitely send me a tweet, or like a picture on one of my social medias of that. That would be so cool. I'd like to see that. And let me know what it's like to fly one of those in real life. It looks super cool that we've seen so far. And is yours weaponized as well, like the one in the trailer? Has it got like a little minigun on the front? That'd be cooler. But yeah, thank you again for that donation. That is greatly appreciated. Right, to be honest, I'm not really a big fan of this plane, so let's put it over now on the beach, and we're gonna move on to the next one. Oh my god, it's gonna flip. It's we've somehow flipped it. Okay, we'll just go back onto the beach. Now, of course, this next one is already in GTA 5, but it isn't available to purchase as of yet online, and just from what we've seen in the trailer, it will most likely be a buyable or purchasable helicopter, that being the Skylift. Here we go. I think it was only used in one trailer. Oh, not one trailer. One mission in story mode. If I'm wrong, if it's more, let me know right now. But for the first time ever, it looks like the Skylift is going to be a vehicle we can buy in GTA Online, which would be cool. And it looks awesome, but from what you can see, it only has a magnet, so it probably won't act quite as well as the Cargo Bob does. It'll probably be a little bit cheaper for that fact, but it might have the option to magnetize vehicles, certainly the bigger ones, if you land on top of them. I can't really confirm that's definitely a feature, but if it does become available online and you can buy it, I want to see that. It has a magnet for a reason, so that'd be so cool. Alright, we're going to make our way back down to the airport so we can spawn in the next one. I think we have just one more aircraft to take a look at, because there's some which I couldn't find on the GTA 5 mods website. So yeah, we're going to go back down there, spawn in the last one, and then we'll take a look at some of the cars and vehicles coming in the update. Right, we've got a few requests right now in the chat from what I can see for a like spike. You guys seem to love like spikes. So right now, guys, if you could all spam that like button, just absolutely click it like mad until your mouse breaks, that would be appreciated. Let's try and smash right now 1,000 likes. We're actually at almost 750, so if we could smash 1,000, that would be awesome. I got a request in the chat, can you try and pick up something with the Skylift? Now this one, of course, is just the one in game already. We've just spawned it in with mods, so it doesn't actually pick up anything. But hopefully, like I said, the one coming in the update next week will have that ability. Alright, I can see you guys right now spamming the chat with hashtag LikeSpike. Alright, we're going to spawn in the last plane then, which I have installed. That being, well, this one isn't quite the same as the one in game. It's saved as the Cuban 800, but I believe in real life it's known as the Lady Bomber Boeing B-17. This being a World War II plane. And again, like I said, this isn't one that we're necessarily getting in the update, but it's similar or as close as I could possibly find to the B-25 lookalike. Or is it the Lockheed something that I talked about earlier on in one of my previous videos? But yeah, so it's the closest thing I could find to the B-25 or the Lockheed, whatever it was called, Lockheed 12A Electra, I think it was. But I couldn't find one of those on the GTA 5 mods website, so I tried to find something that looked as similar as possible. This one being a little bigger than the one we've seen, but it has 4 propellers and a little dome on the top as well, which you might be able to see has a turret as well. I'm not sure if we can operate that one with this particular mod, but that is something that, of course, like I said, will be available next week, or something very, very similar, at least, to what's available or being shown off right now. I can see you guys right now spamming something about shark attack in the chats. What appears to be wrong? If someone can let me know right now what's going on in the chat. See some crazy comments coming in. Shark attack's a cool guy. Hopefully he's not doing anything wrong. If he is, of course, let me know. Someone said this is the B-17 and not the B-25. I know. I've just said it like 3 times. I've tried to make it as clear as possible that I couldn't find every single plane. I tried to find the closest things as possible, and this is what I have. Some things are, of course, similar. Some things being different. We're going to make our way, though, to the Sandy Shores airfield, so we can now go and take a look at the 2 confirmed, or the 2 vehicles, at least, hinted and linked, that will be coming next week in the Smugglers run update. So we'll go to the airfield right now and spawn those in. Someone asked, can we take a look at the micro helicopter? Unfortunately, I haven't got one of those installed, so I can't show that one. I do apologise. I was hoping to try and find one on the GTA 5 mods website so we could take a look and get an idea of what it would be like in game, but there wasn't anything even remotely close, unfortunately. But that would have been so cool if we could. I'm looking forward to that one. Shark Attack said, yeah, I'm a cool guy. I help you. Out a lot chaotic. I know, buddy. Don't worry. If there's something going on in the chat, I'll sort it out later on, but I know you're a good guy, buddy. Don't worry. All right, we're gonna go and land right now. You can see some crazy spam going on. NYL, please don't spam the chat. All right, we're gonna land and take a look at these 2 cars. We have 2 in total to take a look at. The first one being the Ford Escort lookalike, and the second one being what it sort of like resembles 2 or 3 cars in real life. So we'll move on to that one later on. I think we'll start off with the Ford Escort because it looks cool, and we know for definite, well, at least Rockstar have hinted it, so it's the more likely option that will be available. Let's just like drive down here now and we'll spawn that one in. The wheels don't work on this mod. It's completely stationary. I don't know if the, no, the turrets don't work. We can't actually operate any of those. Okay, bring that to a stop. And just like jump out through the plane. Alright. So let's spawn in the Ford Escort Mark 1. Now in case you guys aren't too sure where these cars were featured, they weren't actually shown off in the trailer. This Ford Escort, for example, was actually shown off in the cover art for the trailer. So basically, if you went onto YouTube and you looked at the trailer thumbnail that Rockstar used, or on the Newswire, the thumbnail they used on there, it showed off this vehicle right here, a more basic version of this. I've tried to find a mod though for the Ford Escort Mark 1, and here is the sort of like rally version, the rally race version at least. And of course this is very, very similar looking to the Warrener. Let me just spawn the Warrener in right now. The door is like completely just glitched open. If I can spawn the Warrener in, I can show you guys the similarities. I think it's just saved as Warrener. Yeah, there we go. So when I first saw this vehicle on the cover art, I thought it was just a Warrener. There was nothing new, and it wasn't very special. But as it turns out, it is a completely different vehicle, because the one on the cover art features the Vapid badge on the front. Now, of course, this is a mod. It doesn't feature it, but it's obviously not going to be the Warrener, because the Warrener is a Volcar. That's the brand that it's made by. And then, of course, the one on the cover arts, I can't show you guys right now and do like a comparison because I haven't got it on the live stream to show you guys. But basically, the mirrors are in a different place. The shape of the like hood were different. Was different. The front lights and grille were different, and were almost identical to the Ford Escort Mark 1. So by the looks of things, then we will be getting the Ford Escort Mark 1 in this update. Now, I wanted to put it out there that if the update next week is released and we don't get this on day one, do bear in mind that is a possibility. The Rockstar may just release it at a later point, like some of the other vehicles we've received. They might just release it like through a special event, like a few weeks afterwards. I guess we'll have to wait and see though. Like, there's no confirmation that we'll definitely be getting the Ford Escort Mark 1. They might have just like teased the Warrener with the wrong badge. Just notice as well, this car is right-hand drive. Of course, the car is obviously a British one. It's not a British car in real life, but this particular like mod, it must be a British car mod. And I've just noticed that as well. Thought it was kind of weird I was driving on the right hand side. But yeah, it's a really cool looking vehicle, and I'm pretty sure this will also be very customizable as well when the update's released. Of course, in real life, it's well known for track racing and for rally racing as well. So I'm pretty sure Rockstar will make a very like customizable and upgradable version of this. I sure hope they do. Whoa, spinning out right now. The hell? That was weird. Hopefully we can customize this one right now with this mod. I'm not too sure if we can, but we'll take a look. See if we can do anything with the mod menu. Menu customs. We can change the paints. Nothing too special there. See if we can go for a different color. No, we can't even change the livery, I don't think. Let's see if there's an option. Oh yeah, there is. There's the option to change the livery. Let's see what we have. Just saw a really cool one then. So this was actually this is very similar to the one we saw on the cover image. We got blank. Then we have... Is that blank again? Just blank again? Oh, it might be the color we have selected right now. Let's just choose a different color so we can see these a little bit clearer. Let's go for like a red. We should be able to see them a little bit better then. Red, 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 red. There we go. What do we got now? Livery number 3. Got livery 4, 5. They're all pretty much the same by those things. And we have this one, which is a performance wheels livery. And we've got this one. So you have a price. Free candy. That's a really cool one. Then we've got this hooligan one. Then we have this one we just saw a few moments ago. The JE Pistons. Sorry, Pistons. And then we've got this one here as well. Again, I'm pretty sure none of these will be the ones available in game. Although I'm sure there will be quite a few liveries for this car once available. Just none of the ones I'm showing off right now. We have this cool looking one as well. That's my favorite so far, this orange one. Let's use that one. That's pretty cool. So yeah, what are you guys thinking then about the Ford Escort Mark 1? The sort of comments I've seen so far are pretty positive on some of the previous videos I've made, sort of discussing what's coming to the game in this update. Like, I love the Warrener. Like, it's a really cool looking vehicle. It's one of those that isn't really well known in the game, I guess. It's been out since 2014. Obviously, there's so many cars being released since then. It just doesn't have that sort of like spotlight, but it is a really cool car already. And this new version, this Ford Escort Mark 1, is going to be like an even better, more customizable, sort of like similar looking thing, I guess. And I'm guessing it will have a lot of customizations, like I keep on saying. Let's go into first person a little bit as well. Very basic car. It is, of course, quite old. I think is it a 1970s or 1980s car? So I can't imagine it'll be like crazy in the terms of like technology inside, but still should be pretty awesome. We're gonna go and pull over and move on to the final new car that was leaked to be coming to GTA Online. Now, if you guys didn't watch my video earlier about this, I would definitely recommend doing so. I've got an image showing you guys what this vehicle might look like if the leak is even true. Now, unfortunately, I couldn't find like the specific car in real life that it's based upon. It's based upon like 2 or 3. Those being the McLaren P1, which is already in game. It's the T20, but there are some similar features. The McLaren 720S. So if you guys want to like look at these pictures right now, you can of course do so. But the most like similar thing, I guess, that it is closest to is the Lykan Hypersport, in my opinion. It's got that sort of like boxy, edgy look to it. So I'm going to spawn in the Lykan right now. There we go. But like I said, it's like a mixture between these 3 vehicles. I'm not too sure if it'll have a windbreak spoiler. I kind of wish it does because it's a really cool looking vehicle. But yeah, the sort of like second car then that was leaked and supposedly coming is a mixture of those 3 then I've just described. But I love the Lykan Hypersport, and it's nice. This like new vehicle that Rockstar are adding looks super cool, like so nice. And I say it's like every time Rockstar add like another supercar or hypercar into the game, I'm always like, oh, they can't do any better than this. Like, it's the best looking thing that we have in the game, and they come up with something else. So fair play again to Rockstar. And if that is, like, if the leak is true, like I said, we don't know for definite because it's not confirmed. But just from what we've seen, it looks absolutely awesome. But again, if you guys want to go and check out that video earlier on, just go to my channel. It was the one I did, like, first of all today at like 4 o'clock UK time. And yeah, definitely go and check that one out. Let's enable the traffic again. It's like really dead right now in game because we have traffic turned off. Oh my god, I'm like focusing on what I'm doing in the game. There we go. Cars will start spawning back in. Alright, I want to go back to the airfield. There's one final thing I want to do before we spawn all the aircraft in, and we obviously show them all off at the same time. I want to just test out the carpet bomb feature just one more time, and just sort of do a few things with that, because for the first time ever, we are going to get, like, stealth bombing, or, like, carpet bombing, and it's going to be so cool. So let me just drive down to the airfield right now. Oh my god. And I want to just spawn in one of the planes, which is confirmed to have the ability to drop bombs, so we can try and do a few things. Maybe destroy some vehicles. Maybe we'll spawn some stuff in, like rows of cars, and see how many we can blow up with the bombs. Again, if you guys have any ideas or suggestions, let me know. This like particular mod is like really, the brakes aren't very good, and it drifts about like so much. Look at that. You ready? Try to slide out because we're on sand, but yeah, this thing wants to just slide about so much. The door also opens like that as well. I'm not sure if this new one will or not. I guess we'll have to wait and see. Alright, so those are the two vehicles then. We quickly just sort of like brushed upon those. Bearing in mind, I doubt any cars will be released on day one. I've got a feeling Rockstar will just focus on the aircrafts, and we'll be getting the cars during the following weeks in special events. Well, I could be wrong. We'll have to wait and see, I guess. We're going to spawn in the Mustang, the P51 Mustang, or the Rustlers, as known as in GTA San Andreas, and will possibly be named in GTA 5. It's saved as Stunt, so we'll spawn that one in. And before we go anywhere, I want to see if we can actually change the livery or anything on this vehicle at all or not. I've got a feeling this aircraft is as it comes, but you never know. So we'll check before we go anywhere. Vehicle options, vehicle customs, and I don't see the option to change the livery. No, there's no option to change livery, so we're stuck with this one right now. But I'm sure when the P51 Mustang is available in game, it will have a variety of liveries and customizations because, of course, there will be a custom shop in the hangars. And yeah, so let's go and try out the carpet bomb feature then. And of course, we're going to go and check out some of the hangars as well that might potentially be purchasable when this update's released. Looking at the live stream right now, we have 1, 2, 3, 4 people watching. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's cool. So hello to everybody tuned in right now. I do apologize for not like reading out too many comments and questions. I've been like focusing so much. But later on, maybe in like 5 minutes or so, we'll try and read as many comments as possible and sort of just go through some of your questions. Let's go down the main highway where there should be plenty of cars spawning in. And we're going to go and try out this carpet bomb feature. Alright, here we go. If we press space, they start dropping. There we go. Oh my god, they're so powerful. They're so powerful. I'm not too sure if the ones in game will be quite this powerful. Let's try and find loads and loads of vehicles right now. There's quite a few by here. We'll wait for them to all go under the bridge and then we'll drop some bombs. Let's get this ready, guys. Here we go. Drop, 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 drop. We get 1, 2, just, oh my god. We're so close to crashing. Let's try again. And again. Quick, drop, drop, drop. Oh my god, it's going to be such a cool feature, but GTA Online is going to be absolutely hectic. It's going to be crazy. I can't even imagine going into a public session once people are flying around, dropping bombs like this. Hopefully there'll be some form of limitation, like you'll only be able to drop maybe 3 or 4 times, maybe even 1 drop, and you'll have to go back to your bunker or your hangar to restock. So it doesn't make it too overpowered, but it'll also be like really fun as well, just flying around, finding players who are just like sort of minding their own business, or maybe looking for a fight, and you know, you can obviously have some fun with them. Quite a few then, like 3, 4, maybe 5. We're gonna fly down towards the city. There's loads of cars by here. We go. Let's drop some more. Here we go. Oh, they all like, there was a massive gap between them. No, oh, no way. Quick, fly away, fly away, fly away. There we go. Before we crash. Ooh. Thankfully we have God mode on. So cool though, so cool, and I cannot wait for these vehicles to be released next week. I just can't believe this update's being released so soon. Like, it doesn't feel that long ago when the sort of like gun running update was released, but I think it was almost 3 months ago from, not next week, but the week after. 3 months. But it doesn't feel that long, but I guess it's because Rockstar have already drawn out the drip fed content. Like, this is the final week for the drip fed content, and we're already getting a new update next week. And it'd be kind of nice, I guess, if Rockstar keep on doing that with updates, where, you know, as soon as the content like ends, maybe like 1 or 2 weeks break, and then get some new stuff. And I think Rockstar could continue doing that a lot more over the next year or so. Of course, GTA is coming up to the end of its life cycle, as Rockstar said themselves, but they have extended it because it's still so popular. Alright, we've sort of like tested out that feature. I want to go and make our way down to the airport and just spawn in like a load of props and see how many we can destroy. Hopefully it won't crash the game, but at the same time it'd be kind of cool if we like spawn in so many things and blow them all up at the same time that it crashes the game. Maybe we'll go with some like oil tankers, some like massive gasoline trucks, and see if we can destroy those. We'll land the plane though, and we'll place them on... Oh, there's one of the planes from before that we used, so we better avoid that one because that's got God mode on right now. Yeah, by the way guys, we will spawn in all the aircraft in a few moments, side by side, so we can sort of do a comparison between them all. Just land this by here. There we go. Stop, 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 stop. Please stop. Oh, we'll go all the way to the end then. And we'll park it by here. And then what we'll do is go to Object Spooner and spawn loads and loads of oil tankers right there. Yeah, we'll go for that. Alright. Object Spooner. I think it's in the trailers category, so that should make things a little easier. Vehicle, trailers, where is it? There it is. Let's try and find... Oh, Army. You go for Army, or we could just go for the orange ones. Yeah, we'll go for the orange ones so we can see them. And hopefully these are the ones that do blow up when we shoot them. Alright, we'll try and place as many as possible. Here we go. 1, 2. Try and get as close as well. We'll place like maybe 20 down. You won't place too many just in case the game crashes. Maybe we'll place a few cars as well alongside these two, so we can really like maximize the explosion. The bombs, of course, are already pretty powerful. I want to see how big of an explosion we can create. Alright, we'll place those by there. How many is that? We'll place a few more down, why not? We've got a big explosion. Oh, if I place them all really down close to each other, they all just like space each other out anyway. But we have to be careful just in case we place one inside another and it crashes the game. A couple more. One by there. There we go. Alright. And now we'll place some cars. Place cars on top or just alongside. What do you guys think? Let me know right now in the chat. We'll go for some... What's good? What's good to blow up? Just any regular car? What car do we like? Oh, I know what we can blow up. The Ardent. The Ardent's terrible. Which category is that in? That's the sports classics, right? There we go. Yeah, the Ardent's terrible. Don't buy this. Spawn loads of those in right now. I'll place those alongside. Loads and loads of Ardents. There we go. We're all spawning in multicolored as well. So I like to see. We got that one there. That one there. There. Alright, we'll place them on the other side as well. I want to place a few on top as well if we can. But I'm afraid it's going to break the game if we do that. It often does. A couple more. Getting like pretty far away from this now. If I get too far away, they won't blow up. There we go. Try and place a couple on top. Without... Please don't crash the game. There we go. A couple there. Oh! No! It's happening. Okay, we won't place any more just in case. Alright. Let's take off. Let's take off. Let's try and carpet bomb these right now. What do you guys think is going to happen? Will the game crash? Or will there just be a massive FPS drop? What do you guys think? Obviously, we're live streaming as well, so there's more of a chance this game could crash. Which would be kind of funny, but also annoying at the same time. Let's close the doors. Fly back round. Oh my god. Getting pretty close to the ground. It's ready. It's ready. Here we go. Drop the bombs. Now! Drop, 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 drop. Oh my god. Oh, that was good. We missed half of them, though. I think we dropped the bombs too late. There's a massive delay between when they drop and when they explode. I can still hear the explosions, though, going off. Oh, there's a massive, like... Oh, as you can see, it's like a domino effect. One's still exploding, they're still going off. They're still going off. Drop some more anyway. Drop some more bombs. Boom! Oh, that's so cool. Oh, that's going to be so cool to have in GTA 5 now, next week, when the feature is made available. Alright, so there we go then, guys. We're now going to just land, and we're going to spawn in all the aircraft side by side, and just show off everything that I've shown off in this, like, live stream. Unfortunately, we couldn't take a look at all the aircrafts, or the real-life mods, at least, because unfortunately there aren't, like, mods for all of these aircrafts, but the only ones we've missed are the Messerschmitt 162 or 163 Comet, and the oh, there's also the micro light plane, and of course we can't forget about the small plane as well. That tiny little thing that we haven't really got a name for yet. Right, we're going to quickly just remove all the props in the game, just so that we haven't got any issues. Is it in the... Where is it? Removal, there we go. I haven't done this in ages. Remove all vehicles, remove all entities. There we go. They should all be gone now. Alright, let's spawn all these planes in then. So, the first plane, the big plane, as you guys keep referring to it as, the closest thing I could find to this was the AC-130U. So let's spawn that one in. Now, of course, the C-130, my bad. The C-130 is already in GTA 5. It's known as the Titan, of course. But this new thing, this like awesome, massive looking plane that was featured off in the trailer, it's like a smaller version of the AC-130. Like it has a turret on the front. So that is the closest thing I could find in the terms of mods. Then we'll spawn in the P-51 Mustang next, which is saved as stunt plane. There we go. Place that one by there. Then we've got the air glider, which was awesome. So let's spawn that one in. There it is. Look at that little paramotor. That's cool. Place that one by there. Then we've got the Apache helicopter, also known as the Hunter in game. Let's spawn that one in. There it is. Oh, that's going to be cool as well. It's going to be expensive. In fact, I reckon the Hunter could be the most expensive aircraft in this. And the reason I say that is just simply because it's so desired. It's one of those things that have been... Oh, I just spelled MiG-15 wrong. MiG-15. And this is one of the other aircrafts, of course. It's a jet. And again, it's going to be one of the faster ones in the updates. So there's that one. Then we've got the Dodo next, which is the Sunderland Bomber, I believe. Now this like particular mod isn't the Sunderland Bomber, but it's the closest thing I could find. So it's the 4 propellers, which are like above the cab, which will have a machine gun on the front. So like I said, that's not quite the one, but the Sunderland Bomber might be a seaplane, so that's why it's like that. Next one, saved as the Cuban 800, but just again as a reminder, guys, this is not quite the plane. The one we've seen in the trailer is, I think, the Lockheed 12A Electra Junior. Is that right? Or the B-25J is also very similar to it. But that's the closest thing I could find. This one right here, which I think is the Lady Bomber Boeing B-17. So yeah, it's not quite the one we saw in the trailer, but it's the closest thing I could find that looks similar. It's got that massive dome on the front, the 4 propellers. It's a little bigger than the one we saw in the trailer, but you guys get the idea. And of course, another aircraft we saw in the trailer was the Skylift. Now we don't know for definite the Skylift will be available in the update to purchase. That plane just despawned. We'll spawn that one in again. But it was featured in the trailer, so there is a possibility that it might finally be purchasable in online. And it'd be kind of nice if it was, especially if we can pick up cars with it as well. I've got a feeling it won't even be available, but it would be cool if it was. And then the final... Keeps like trying to despawn. And the final thing shown off in the trailer, which again might not be viable. It's still not viable in the game, but I think it saved as P996. No, it's not. Maybe it's laser. Yeah, laser. There we go. It just despawned again. So when we go too far away from it, can't really work it out. But yeah, it was shown off in the trailer quite a few times. It's still not something you can buy online, but maybe with the option to now store these in our hangars, we might have the option to buy and customize the P996, but I guess we'll have to wait and see. So there's the Skylift. That there, of course, is the closest thing I could find to the B-25 or the Lockheed 12A Electra. Then we've got this one here, which is supposed to be resembling the Sunderland Bomber. We've got the MiG-15, the Apache, or the Hunter. The closest thing I could find, the big plane, or the AC-130, a lookalike. Obviously got the paraglider, which is so cool. The P-51 Mustang, and what did I say this one was? I've already forgotten. The other one. This one is the Lady Bomber Bow. So yeah, is that the right one? Oh, I can't remember. Oh, just that one there. I can't even think about what it was. Wait, wait. That one just spawned back in. They got 2 of those. That was weird. Just ignore me, guys. Never mind. And of course, we have the 2 cars as well. Let's spawn those in before we forget. The first one being a Ford Escort Mark 1 lookalike. It's saved as... Spawned in right now. Ford Escort Mark 1. There we go. There's that one. That was shown off in the cover art. And the car that was leaked looks like the Lykan Hypersports, the McLaren P1, and the McLaren 720S, with the Lykan, in my opinion, being the closest to it and being the best looking vehicle. So hopefully I've gotten that right. So yeah, there we go then, guys. Those are all the planes I could spawn in, like I spawn in through mods at least. There are a few, like I said, I'm missing out on. The small little tiny plane, the micro helicopter as well, and of course the Messerschmitt 162 or 163 Comet, whatever it is. So I couldn't get those, but you guys get the idea. Alright, so before we end the stream, there's one final thing I want to search around and take a look for. That being the potential hangars Rockstar might use in this update. Now, of course, with the airports, we'll just start off here. We'll just fly to the locations. It'll be much, much easier. So, of course, we have the Devon Western hangar. Now, I don't think Rockstar will use this one. Oh, that was weird. Why did he go invisible? We'll walk in here then. So, I don't think Rockstar will use the Devon Western hangar. Although I do think there will be hangars at the airports. I'm certain of that. We'll have to come down to the airport and take it to one of the hangars if we have planes. I just don't think they'll be using this one because it's already got a use in online. We'll fly over to these. Now, of course, this one also spawns the Titan. Of course, it is possible that Rockstar might just swap these. They can, of course, do so. They have in the past. They've swapped out hangars. We'll go and show off that one later on. But I don't think they'll use this one because it's, you know, a spawn location. And it's also used as well in some of the missions online, like the VIP work and challenges. So that's unlikely. We have this hangar right by here, which could be used, which right now is a Pegasus hangar, but it isn't in use. Can we go inside of it? There's no interior to it, and it's not quite as big, I don't think, as the one that we saw in the trailer. Because bearing in mind, the one we saw in the trailer is absolutely massive. We can store, I think in the trailer we saw storage space for about 8, maybe even 10 aircrafts. I don't know if there's going to be a limit or not, but this one right here probably won't have enough space. And also bearing in mind as well, there's going to be storage space inside of these hangars to also store our cargo too. So I guess there's a possibility. It's not being used right now, but like I said, it's unlikely. This one right here is just a hangar. We've got another Pegasus hangar down here, which I guess would be big enough for the storage space. And I guess Rockstar could always use one of these, but again, I'm not really too sure what they're going to do. So yeah, let's move on to the final hangar down here. I guess the main one, which isn't in use. And in case you guys didn't know, inside here, there is an unused garage, if I can try and find it. It's definitely in here somewhere. There's like an unused garage in here that was added with the High Life update, I think it was. I can't find it for some reason. There's definitely one in here somewhere. Maybe it's just not spawning in. Yeah, but it was never used. It was like a 20 or 30 car garage that never came into the game. But yeah, I think there's a huge possibility that this could be one of the airport hangars available to purchase and use as storage area. But I'm pretty sure there'll be more than just one. It says one on the hangar as well. Well spotted. I'm pretty sure there'll be at least like 4 or 5. So although most of the ones at the airport are currently in use, Rockstar of course could add in a new building, but I just doubt it massively. So we've got this one right by here, which could be used. I guess there is this one as well, but it is used in some missions online. We've got this one as well, which isn't used right now. Of course, this one could be like a little bit cheaper than that one, having less storage space and stuff like that. So we got like a smaller one, a bigger one. This one down here as well, which is used again online and would sort of be the right size for the ones we've seen in the trailer. But I don't know if Rockstar are going to sort of reuse these, or will they use some of the empty ones or not. What do you guys think? Do you guys think Rockstar will use some of the empty ones? Will they use some of the existing ones which are already open? Or will they try and add in some complete new hangars into the game? It's unlikely they'll add anything new into the game, but they did, I guess, with the underground bunkers. They added the concrete slabs in the middle of nowhere, or in the sort of like open areas. So I guess we'll have to wait and see. Now we're going to fly over to the military base. Should we just fly over there with a P-150 Mustang? Or should we just... Yeah, let's do that. Oh, oops, my bad. We'll spawn one of the planes in. We'll just fly over there right now. Let's spawn in the... Oh, no, we'll go for the MiG, the MiG-15. This one right here, because we haven't used this one since the start of the live stream. So let's get into it. And it has the Chinese livery on it right now. Oh, there we go. It's really glitchy. And we'll fly over to the military base and take a look at the hangars over there. It's also possible, I guess, we might use the hangars at the Grapeseed airfield and the Sandy Shores airfield. But we can't really say for sure. Rockstar haven't really shown those off or even teased them on the newswire yet. They are, of course, possibilities, but I think it's unlikely. Only because they're really small. But I guess we'll have to wait and see. We're going to go to the military base, though, and take a look at some of the hangars over there. Now again, the reason why I think it's unlikely that we'll be using a hangar over at the military base is because obviously to go inside online, you'll get a wanted level. Now of course, I guess it is possible that if you own one at the location, they might disable the wanted level when you go inside, so you might be able to enter the military base, but I don't know. I'm not so sure. I think Rockstar might just make it exclusive to the airports. I guess we'll have to wait and see. We'll fly down there right now though, and we'll take a look at the possibilities. I know the military base does have quite a few unused and abandoned hangars, so quite a few possibilities. Let's go and take a look. I think Andy Vlogs has to go. He says bye. Goodbye, buddy. Thank you for tuning in, though. I just noticed as well, we've just smashed 1,100 likes as well. So thank you guys for helping out the stream and dropping a like on the stream as well. We'll do a few shoutouts now shortly, just to show my appreciation for that. There we go. We'll just like jump out. All right. So that first hangar over there, then, of course. Oh my god, it didn't blow up. That first hangar over there is sort of being used online right now. It stores the P996 laser online. Of course, Rockstar might reuse it and just completely change it, but I'm not so sure. We've got this hangar right here, the A2 hangar, which does have an interior already, and I guess would be big enough from what we've seen in the trailer. I guess it would be big enough for the use, but I'm not so sure again if Rockstar would consider using one of these or not. One of these ones in the military base. We've got these two small ones down here, which I don't think... Oh, they sort of do have interiors. There's nothing inside them, again. So again, Rockstar might use these. They might not. There might be like smaller options that you can buy. And this last one, which although in story mode isn't open, online of course it already is open, it would be the perfect one, the biggest one that's unused. Well, at least in story mode it is, but online it's already in use. And although in the past, Rockstar, if you guys remember back in like 2014 or 2015, they actually opened up this this hangar, and you can now go inside of it online. And supposedly the reason why this opened, it was a reference to one of their, I think it was one of Take-Two Interactive's or 2K Interactive's like new studios that was named like Hangar 13, I think it was. If you guys remember that Easter egg, then fair play. But yeah, I think this is supposed to be named Hangar 13, and that's the reason why they opened it up. It was like an Easter egg to the launch of one of their like partner companies' new studios. Yeah, so what do you guys think? Do you think it'll be possible that Rockstar will use some of the hangars down at the military base? Or do you think it'll be unlikely simply because Rockstar will enforce this as like a wanted level area? What do you guys think? But I guess if Rockstar did, like I said, there's a huge amount of possibility with, there's quite a few hangars. We've got this one right here, at least the A2 one. We've got the two small ones over there, and I guess Rockstar could reuse the one down there, Hangar 13. I guess they could always reuse that one as well. But I can't imagine there's really much space to add anything new into the game if they were to, like, you know, place a new hangar in the military base. I think some of you guys saying, yeah, most of you guys saying, yeah, I don't see why not. Like I said, it is possible. Rockstar might just rechange the game and how it works. But also bearing in mind, we are running like an illegal business with ROMs. So I'm not too sure they'll be inside the military base, you know, like a government-run facility, but, you know, I could be wrong. Which is why I think the airport is the most likely location that we'll be seeing some new hangars. But I'm sure we'll see more than just one or two. There's got to be at least like 4 or 5 different options where we can purchase hangars and store our aircrafts and cargo at. But again, we'll have to wait and see. Alright then guys, we're going to fly back down to the airport. We're going to get into one of the vehicles again, and we're going to fly around and just wrap up this live stream. We've gone through everything which I have to show off in this one, so hopefully you guys have enjoyed. If you've just tuned in, you can of course sort of go back throughout the live stream and take a look at all the stuff we've shown off. But right now, comment which out of all of these vehicles you want to get into and sort of like fly or drive around for the last part of the live stream. I fancy going in the paraglider, I won't lie. This like little rotor thing right here. But if you guys want to see one of the other ones, let me know. Just spam that chat right now, and I'll choose whichever one you guys want to see the most. And whilst you guys are doing that, I'm going to have a quick sip of my drink. Okay. Still waiting for that comment. Supercar, we've got the kite. I fancy go for the supercar. The paraglider. We've got any. Supercar. Either paraglider or supercar right now are the ones dominating this. I would go in the supercar, but this is, like I said, it is an like an aircraft heavy update, so it makes sense to go into the paraglider if that's the more popular one out of all the aircrafts being suggested. So let's do that. Let's get into it. And I think what we can do is we can change the livery. I think it was supposed to be red when it spawned in, but for some reason, it's sort of like changed to pinky black. So let's go to menu customs, paints. We'll change that to black. There we go. That was probably what it was. It was trying to like change the color, and we'll go back to red. There we go. We might have to change that red if we change the color of the kites, but we'll just go with that one for now. All right, let's take off. We'll fly towards Sandy Shores and just like go over the lake because it looked really cool. And of course, we saw that in the trailer as well. All right then, guys. But with that being said, then that is pretty much it for this live stream. I've gone through like everything I could, all the concepts and all the mods available on the GTA 5 mods website for the aircrafts coming next week on Tuesday, August the 29th. And I cannot wait. I know I don't sound very excited, and that's just my sort of like general voice, I guess. But it's going to be so cool. We're going to get like a nice aircraft intense or heavy update. We haven't seen one of those since the flight school update back in like 2014, and that was a terrible update. Possibly one of the worst ones we ever got. But yeah, finally we're getting a nice sort of like variation in updates, which is always nice to see. And a new business type as well, which hopefully will be very profitable in GTA Online. But with that being said though, guys, that's pretty much it then. So what we're going to do is we're going to wrap things up by doing some shout-outs. If you guys would like a shout-out, all I ask in return, of course, is you drop a like on the stream and then comment anything in the chat just so I can see your name, whether it's liked, shout-out, hello, goodbye, anything you want. Just drop a like, comment so I can see your name, and we'll get straight into things. And literally just as we're ending, we've got the Hippo Man in the chat. Am I late? You're always late, buddy. Yeah, we're just about wrapping things up right now, but I'll do your shout-outs. Here we go. Shout-out to the Hippo Man, who just dropped a like, by the way. Shout-out as well to TK the Ghost. We've got CPV as well, who dropped a like. Shout out to Gamer as well, NYL, who's been watching since the start. Thank you. Shout out as well to David. We've got Jonathan as well. Shout out to Welsh Dragon Rule, who's always here in every stream. Thank you, buddy. And big shout out to you. Shout out to Duck as well. Shout out to Tom. Shout out to No Chill. Shout out to Daniel. Shout out to Cheeseman. Shout out to Adam. Shout out to Rigzo. Shout out to Chad. Shout out to Sean. Shout out to Zombie. Shout out to Khan. Shout out to B Player. Shout out to Tom C. Shout out to B Player 11. Shout out to Studio. Shout out to Adam again. Shout out to Galaxy. Shout out to Platinum Devil. Shout out to Sawyer. Shout out to Tristan. Shout out to Quinn. Shout out to Matthew. Shout out to Stricter C with a load of numbers. Shout out to Ryan, shout out to the Big Giant, shout out to Michael, shout out to Justin, shout out to Mr. Mods. Also got Ben in the chat as well. What's up, buddy? We got Matthew as well. Shout out to you for dropping a like. Shout out to Winter Fox. Shout out to Game Addict. Shout out to Michael. Shout out to Harry. Shout out to Tim. Shout out to Deadly Eye. Shout out to Optimus. Shout out to Bruce. Shout out to NYL again. Shout out to Super. Shout out to Khaled. Shout out to David. Shout out to Looted. Shout out to Game Addict. Shout out to Daniel again. Shout out to Destiny. Shout out to Connor. Shout out to Doop Doop. Shout out to NHRY. Shout out to Connor who dropped the like. Shout out to Flying Taco who says hello. What's up, buddy? Shout out as well to, is that Dowd? Is that right? D-A-W-U-D. Dowd, maybe? I don't know. I've probably said that wrong, and I do apologize. Shout out to Sour. Shout out to Mason. Shout out to No Chill again. Shout out to H Gamer. Shout out to Vincent. Shout out to Logan. Shout out to Advanced. Shout out to Jonathan. Shout out to Lewis. Shout out to Rapids. Shout out to Knight. Shout out to Schmidt. Shout out to Mark. Shout out to Reza. Oh my god, we're about to crash. I'm looking at the wrong monitor right now. Shout out to Live with Jack YT. Shout out to Cameron. Shout out to Josh. Shout out to Cameron again. Different Cameron this time though. Shout out to Super Hatch. Shout out to Galaxy Supreme. Shout out to David G. Shout out to Logan again. Might be a different Logan though. Shout out to Dead Skull. Shout out to Ivan. Shout out to Michael. Shout out to Power. Shout out to Stunters. Shout out to Heavy. Shout out to Ewan. Shout out to Heavy Machine. Shout out to Forbidden. So many guys right now in the chat. Oh my god, I'm almost out of breath. Shout out to Berry. Shout out to King. Shout out to Adam. Shout out to Jack. Shout out to Knight. Shout out to Barry. Shout out to Officer Epic. Shout out to Harry. Shout out to Night Gorilla. Shout out to Forgiven. Shout out to Rayan. Shout out to Really Cool Gamer. Shout out to Michael. Shout out to Frozen. Shout out to Mr. Mods. Shout out to the Real YouTuber. Shout out to Ben. We're going to wrap things up right now, though, guys, with just 5 more. So if you guys want a shout out, drop a like. Here we go then. Shout out to Roy. Shout out to someone random. Shout out to Boom. Shout out to Michael. Shout out to Flying Taco. And one final one. Who's going to get it? It's going to go to... Oh, it's difficult to choose. we're going to choose Mohammed. There we go then, guys. With that being said, that's it then for this live stream. Hopefully I've gotten about 95% of the shoutouts done. I'm seeing those are the same names, but hopefully I've pretty much gotten everyone. And by the way, guys, tomorrow I'm going to be doing a huge live stream with a few friends of mine. We're going to be absolutely grinding GT Online, or at least that's the plan, making money in the game in preparation for the updates, because it's going to be an expensive one. And hopefully I can share some tips and tricks with you guys, fast ways and whatnot to make some money in game before the update's released next Tuesday on August the 29th. So definitely tune in then. But with that being said, I hope you guys have enjoyed this live stream. Again, drop a like if you haven't done so already. And of course, make sure you subscribe to my channel as well, so when the update comes out, I can keep you up to date with all the latest and the greatest content around the update itself. With that being said, guys, thank you very much for watching. I love you all. Have a fantastic night. And I'll see you guys now tomorrow in my next video or live stream. Goodbye.